During Japan's colonial rule of Korea, 1910 to 1945, thousands of Korean men were forcibly conscripted into labor under the National Mobilization Law. Villages were raided by Japanese officials, and able-bodied men were dragged away without consent. Historical records show over 700,000 Koreans were sent to mines, factories, and war fronts. Families were torn apart, and resistance was met with violence. This systematic exploitation fueled Japan's war machine while erasing Korean autonomy. Captured laborers were packed into overcrowded train cars, treated as cargo rather than humans. Survivor testimonies describe suffocating heat, starvation rations, and brutal beatings by guards. Many died en route to mining outposts in Japan, Manchuria, and Sakhalin. The trains, often sealed shut, became symbols of despair. A 1942 report by the International Red Cross noted mortality rates of 30% during transit, yet Japan denied these atrocities for decades. Inside the mines, workers faced 16-hour shifts with no safety measures. Ventilation was minimal, and collapses were frequent. Japan's own records admit to 1,200 plus deaths annually in Kyushu's coal mines alone. Overseers wielded whips, and injuries went untreated. Korean laborers were often placed in the most hazardous sections, with mortality rates 3 times higher than Japanese workers. Chemical burns from sulfur and silica dust caused lifelong disabilities for survivors. When disasters struck, Japanese supervisors prioritized machinery over lives. In the 1942 Hokkaido mine collapse, survivors reported exits being sealed to prevent escape, condemning hundreds. Post-war excavations uncovered mass graves with victims' hands still clutching pickaxes. Less than 10% of forced laborers received compensation, and Japan's textbooks still minimize these crimes. This silence echoes the darkness of the mines, where thousands remain forgotten.